All right, hey guys, Jason here, Samco Tradbo. Today we're talking about another pair of binoculars here. Like I said, I kind of got a little fascination with these compact binoculars, and we just added a new one into the mix due to a sale that I saw, and I wanted to try them out, and they're pretty impressive here. So we're going to do some comparisons. So what these are is they are the Celestron TrailSeeker 8x32 ED model, and it's a pretty sweet binocular in a 8x32, which is kind of my favorite. I really like this size. And these are super impressive binoculars, and they're a pretty good price and comparatively. So when we look at these, also we'll cover some of the stuff that comes with at the end of this for you. But when we compare these and we look at them here and we line these all up, well, we got Vortex. We got two pairs of Vortex 8x32 Diamondbacks. These are the best deal for the money because you can often find them. Like I bought this second pair on sale for $159 from B&H Photo. Normally they're about $200. You can see though they take a beating. These are my new ones of them, but you can see the beauty of cheaper binoculars is you can beat them. Okay, you can beat them up pretty good and not worry about them. Whereas, like my very old Swarovski 7x30 SLCs, I have to baby these and be very careful. They're not replaceable. They don't make them anymore. And they're, like I said, they're something I need to take care of, and I cannot abuse them as hard. So these get used a lot less, and they're a lot more pampered and babied and treated that way. And that's a great thing sometimes. But down here where I'm in the south, I'm covered in DEET, dripping off my face, getting into my binoculars. We got chemicals. We got all kinds of crap going in there. They get the crap kicked out of them. And you can see, like, here's an example of a 1.5, here's a brand new pair of Vortex Diamondbacks that are only about 3 months old. Okay, and then here's a pair that are a 1.5 years old. You can see they got the crap beat out of them. You can see the eye cups are glued into place because they were... again, that DEET and the chemicals ruins the glue that's in there. You can see even if you look at the lenses how oiled up they are. They just go through a wringer, beat up on the bottoms. They get the crap kicked out of them. And when you do that to stuff, they do and they don't hold. It just is what it is. But it's not worth beating up a pair of these, especially at the money. So this is why I love this category right here. These affordable yet very good quality binoculars. And these being 20 years old, technically speaking, I would honestly say that a lot of the tech that is in these and the new coatings and stuff like that actually make these pretty on par with these. Not far enough off that I can tell the difference with my eyes, honestly. So with keeping that in mind, that's things that you want to consider. So looking at these here, we got these Vortex coming in at $200. Good binocular. These are my favorite. Are these Kawa 8x? This is the 6.5, but the 8x32 is the same size. This binocular right now is absolutely one of my favorites. Okay, I bought it a 1.5 years ago, and even so that even last year when I did all my deer hunting, normally I would use these for my deer hunting. I haven't taken these out of the safe yet this year. I've been using these the whole time. I love these Kawa binoculars. Okay, these are absolutely incredible. One of my favorite ones right now. They're just so robust, built so well. The focus wheel is so butter smooth and easy, and I just love everything about them. The barrels are good and tight. Everything about these things screams quality and durability. And when you compare these to these, there's a whole different world here. Okay, there's a magnificent difference in world of quality. But these are very, very good for the money. These Vortex are very good, and they don't let you down, and they work well. We'll cover specs on them here in a minute for you, but these Kawas, by far amazing. Well, I bought these TrailSeekers because of the fact that I figured let's try these out. They're a little bit lighter than that. I already have a 6.5 power of these, which I love. Let's maybe get into and check out these this TrailSeeker version from Celestron. Celestron is a maker of a lot of telescopes, microscopes, that kind of stuff. And if you get into birding forums or you watch any of that stuff where they really get detailed and scrutinized binoculars, as far as quality, they raved about these. They said they were one of their best picks and gave a lot of stuff on them. And so I looked them up, and they were about $330 for these right here. But again, you know how I am, and I buy deals and I find deals. And so it took me about a week and a half of waiting and watching and constantly every couple of days checking to see, well, I found a pair, and not just one, it's a company on eBay that actually sells these, and they don't just sell one, they're an actual store for them, but $245 with free shipping. $245 for free shipping. So it was on eBay. Look them up on eBay if you want to. I don't know if I'll be able to go in and find it and put a link on there, but and maybe I can. But it wasn't like somebody selling them. They were actually store direct. Now it did take it took about 2 weeks for them to get here because it is an overseas place. You know, but you can buy them here if you want to pay $330 for them or $339 for them. But I paid $240 for them, and I really like them. Quality's great. They're lighter weight than the Kawas, smaller in size. These are more equivalent to these are as far as weight stuff and things like that. But the quality of these definitely beats the Vortex. These are very nice, don't get me wrong, but there is a big, big difference here that you can see physically. So there's a nice advantage to those. Again, the Kawa, in my opinion, is the more, it's my favorite one. So things to think about and take a look at. Where's the beat up here? This one. Let's take these out of the equation too. So here's your three. So how do they come in? I wrote it down on a Post-it note here. Your Vortex, you're getting 426-foot field of view at 1,000 yards width-wise. That's how wide you can see out there. 426 feet across at 1,000 yards. Minimum focus distance of 5 feet, and they are 15.9 ounces. Okay, the Kawas on this end here, these are 462 feet field of view on the 8 power, not the 6.5 that I have, but on the 8s. 462 feet at 1,000 yard field of view, 4.3 minimum focusing distance, and these are 18.5 ounces. So a little bit heavier. They're 2.5 ounces heavier than these are, but you can even see by their size that they're, look at it, the bulk and heft to these. Like I said, these Kawas are a beast. I love them. Now, the TrailSeeker right here, they make a TrailSeeker and a TrailSeeker ED. The TrailSeeker ED is the one you want because it's got the ED function. It's also it's multi-coated on all surfaces. It's got the new coated prisms in there. This one here, the ED model, is the one, and that one 409 feet field of view at 1,000 yards, so a little bit less than the other two in here. It comes in at 17.6 ounces, so it's just it's right in between these two on weight, and a minimum focus distance of 5.6. So on specs, on those couple of specs, this one, they kind of rank in, you know, well, it depends on the spec you're looking at here, but field of view, we go this way. Okay, when it comes to minimum focus distance, we go this way, and field of view goes this way. When we go to weight factor, the weight factor goes this way. Okay, actually goes this way like this. So from left to right. So fantastic little pair of binoculars. I've been using them now for 3 days and playing with them out there, and I really do like them. These I prefer over these, even though these are fantastic. I do prefer this one over that model. The Kawas definitely take the cake though, but this one is a great binocular. And again, you can see I run the same strap system on every one of these. It is basically just a piece of paracord with no guts in them, and I put a taunt line hitch in them. Sweet, simple, and easy. They hang right here. There they are. These things are quick to focus. The clarity of them is straight up phenomenal. Now, that clarity may or may not matter to some people in some situations, but for me, when I'm trying to pick out acorns in a tree, that makes a difference. When I'm trying to pick out a hog bedded into a blowdown and see if that's actually hair that I'm seeing, is that really a hog? The only way you can tell if it's a hog or just a stump or just a pile of debris is to actually identify hair on it. And these will let me do that stuff. All of them do a good job, but these two here do a better job than this one does, although I still love this one. So there's, you know, it's 6 of one, half dozen of the other. I'm not going to say I wouldn't use any one of these because I'll use every single one of them. They're fantastic. I do think there's some slight edges and advantages, but I like this category of this under $400. These here are going to come in at under $400. I bought mine for $350 for the 6.5s, but I think the 8s are usually coming in right at that same kind of thing. They're about $400. you're looking at $339. And again, you can find deals. $400, $339, $210. Okay, so there's a big difference in price. All of them do a fantastic job. It's up to you to pick the ones that you like the best. For me, the Kawas win hands down, even though they have just a smidge more weight. Obviously, I'm wearing them all day long, and I'm just using this paracord. That weight is not necessary like these are even heavier. I actually, you get to this point, you prefer to have a strap on there. But these all work perfectly with this little strap. Lightest weight, definitely the Vortex. You know, they're light, they're easy. You can beat them up. You don't care about them. You don't care what happens to them. You can just let them get, you know, knocked around, and they hold up pretty well, like I said. But, you know, you got to glue some things back together, and there's some stuff to deal with. But they are a excellent binocular for the money. These are proving very, very solid. These are incredible. So when you get that, and we get into this one here, what do you get with it when you buy it? Well, I staved the box, okay? So they give you a lens cloth here. Here's the box on them right here. Now, they didn't. I bought these. These did not give to me free, so I'm not doing an unboxing. I'm just kind of showing you on here. Now, here is the specs they give, which you can read if you want to, that is on the box. You can pause that and read it, okay? But they give you a carry case. You get a strap in here. You get this nice harness. This is actually a harness, and they do, what I do like is they do come with, if you are somebody that is interested in lens covers, I do not. They are very Swarovski-like type lens covers, which is nice. They fit right on here. You know, you put them right on and they close up just like that. So they do give you these really nice features here if you want them. I will never use this crap. And then you also get an actual harness here. This is a full-blown harness, a chest rig harness that you can wear that is functional. And it goes with that case. And it becomes, I mean, is it as good as, you know, a marsupial or a Vortex bag? No, but it is a harness that you can actually wear if you want to. So they do give you one, and they give you a strap. So, and you get a cool little bag right here. You can put things in, and this. So they give you some nice stuff for your money, but it is a great pair of binoculars. I'm going to bring it in closer. They are tripod adaptable like all of them are. Okay, every one of them. You pull off this front of the thing here, and you can mount your tripod right onto there. So you get that same functionality as you get on basically all these. Okay, so that goes on there. But the focus on this, the focus wheel on here is, again, very good. Okay, these are very well done, very precise, very smooth. Not as light as the Kawa. Okay, man, this one, like I said, is butter. This thing is just I love these. Okay, even the Swarovski here, very nice, but butter smooth like the Kawas. Okay, very, very nice. The Swarovski, or I mean the Vortex, smooth too. Can't complain about them. This one, right at that same category. Okay, very, very good quality binocular. Let me give you a quick show. Here is a close-up of this, so you can see it. Like I said, they've done very well with it. You got multi-level cups all the way down, as you can see. Got click up, 1, 2, maxed. So you got a 50% and all the way down. Okay, so wherever you want to put them at. Now, each one does vary a little bit where you like them at. Like on these ones, I like them all the way up. On my Vortex, I like them all the way up. On my Swarovskis, I like them all the way up. On my Kawas, I actually like them at the mid spot. They got one more. And these clicks on the Kawas, man, these are as robust as it gets. These clicks are so solid and so locked in hard. I love this binocular here. And the Swarovskis, again, are the anywhere you want twist up. But these ones here are more like the Vortex. They're a little softer, but they do have these multi-positions to them, and they stay. They're held in good. So anyway, little thought for you on binoculars as far as these compacts go, and some great options out there for you. You can't make a bad decision. You can't go wrong with any of these. They are all absolutely phenomenal. Me, for my pick, for a sub $400 King of the Hill, these are out. Like I said, they don't even exist anymore today. But for a sub $400 pair of binoculars, I think these are hard to beat. These are my pick. If you gave me $400 and picked any binocular you want, number one, hands down, would be these Kawas. Next one I would go for, then if we are getting into that $300 range, these ones here I'm very impressed with for that $300 range. For the $200 range, can't argue with these. That's the purpose of this video. Okay, you have 3 different ranges that are in there price-wise. For some, that $100 difference or $200 from here to here may matter. For others, it may not. Are these $200 better than these are? Yes, I think they are. But are they going to be for you? I don't know. I know a lot of people that use these exclusively and have great luck. And I've worn them, like I said, I'm on my second pair of beating them, and they've held up well. These ones, even though they are glued up, and the eye cups are glued on, and they got all kinds of crap, and they're scratched up a little bit, they work like a champ. They still function. Now, Vortex is also the only one that is argon purged. These ones are nitrogen purged and fog proof. So whether that matters or not, I don't know, T, and I don't know the difference. I think it's pretty much the same. Gas is gas. So as far as that stuff goes, it's going to get that out of there. So I'm not sure, but that is a difference between these two. Are both nitrogen purged. These are argon purged. But there you go. Little food for thought on binoculars and in the budget and what's going to maybe be best for you. As far as quality and longevity, the ones that are going to last the longest, my vote goes to the Kawas. Okay, the ones that are, again, the easiest to carry, that's going to be the Vortex. The ones that are a perfect mix between the two as far as being pretty well made and having excellent optics is going to be these, the Celestrons. These are fantastic for that. This one, again, though, takes the cake in all categories. If you have the money to jump up to that and you can swing that $400, I think these are well worth it. If not, these are other great options. And if you're looking for the best bang for the buck for your money, Vortex here, these 8x32 Diamondback HDs, they win. Okay, happy medium, middle of the road that you'll be very happy with outstanding performance. These Celestron TrailSeeker EDs. Can't argue with any of these. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.